Hey, Robert Imbrielli here with Marketing Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am with a new friend. I can't wait to get to meet you. Yay. Silvica, Rosca is with me, and we're going to have a little chat today about...
mindset and social media and entrepreneurship.
All of it?
All of it. All of it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going to be fun.
This is.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. So tell me what it is that you're most passionate about right now. There's a lot of the business owners who watch this program really love to know from other business owners, especially someone in social media. It's the hot button today, right? So what's really got you excited these days?
So right now, what I'm most excited about is helping, especially business owners, master the mental game, because business is all about the mental game, and to be able to overcome fear, gain that confidence, just dominate in sales. One of the things I'd noticed since October 2015, I've been coaching, especially entrepreneurs on Periscope, gained up quite a following from there, and noticed the biggest thing that they had was they loved it when I talked about mindset and just brought them that kind of coaching. So I'm passionate about that.
No question. When I first got started in the internet marketing world, the big fear for people back then was, well, email. And they would build an email list, and what they would do is they would have the email list, and they would hear my courses, hear my training, and go, okay, I'm supposed to send email out, right? That's what I'm supposed to do. But they'd never push the button. And you're seeing that now with social media the same way. I look at Facebook and Twitter and all the rest of this, and the majority of the business owners who are supposed to be using this media are sitting there and passively watching everything pass by, and they don't get involved. Is this something you help with?
Yes, definitely help with that, because most people don't get involved because they're afraid. They're like, what if I don't have anything interesting to say? What if, what I say totally pans out, no one listens? Well, good news, if no one listens, it's okay, because if you messed up, no one was listening, right? You get a chance to try again.
Oh, I love that attitude.
I know. Well, so I'm originally from Romania, moved here with my parents at a young age. We came in with literally just a suitcase and the mindset that, hey, it's got to be better than communism,
You bet it is, no question.
Hands down. And so, you've got that mentality. I've grown up with that mentality of just take the jump, take the leap.
Yeah, you can't lose. I think a lot of people listening to this could really benefit from that. And it's like, your first post isn't going to be great. Mm-hmm. And your first post is not going to be like a Donald Trump post where all the media is going to be covering it. In fact, maybe if 10 people saw it, that's probably all it is. But, you keep doing it, you get more and more comfortable at it, and the more you do it, it's like email. The more email you send, the more comfortable. We don't even think about it anymore today. It's like I can send out email to 20,000 people. Of course, I'm going to spend time on that email, make sure it's a good message, right, beforehand. But we don't really think about it. We don't go freaking out over it anymore because we're used to it. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
So tell me your experience with business owners and social media. Is it, because the question we get all the time, it's all hype. Mm. It's all hype. It doesn't work, right? Yeah. Tell me.
It's not all hype. It's all hype if you're just constantly jumping around from the new thing to the new thing and not consistently staying on a platform and building a following there, then yes, it's complete hype. Don't even get involved. Don't worry about it. But if you want to build a strong following base, and especially for business owners right now, I'm really big and passionate about live streaming, because live streaming, think about if someone came to you and says, for free, I will allow you to have access everyone in the globe, and you get to be your personality and build your brand for free. You'd take it, right? Well, that's what live streaming is. Via Facebook, Periscope, Snapchat, everything. You have the ability to personal brand yourself and get everyone to know, like, and trust you face-to-face, in effect, for free. So business owners, definitely live streaming, you should be on it.
That scares them. You and I have the same passion. I am so passionate. I actually have a studio in Carlsbad. That's what this whole setup and this whole rig is. And I work with business owners, chiropractors, and the like. And trying to get them on camera scares them, right? Yes. So you and I can do it. You're very pretty, so it's very easy for you. You got a good audience, got a good following. I don't care how pretty I am. I just go out and do what I have to do, right? Because I've got good content. I've got a lot to share. Mm-hmm. But a lot of other people look at this and they go, yes, I understand that I can get on Periscope for free. I understand the theory of it. I can get on Facebook Live and I could reach all my audience there. Mm-hmm. But they freeze when you bring that camera up. Hey, we're going live, and the first thing you hear is deer in the headlights, right? Yeah. How do you help them overcome that?
Well, I'm actually involved with a group called Streamers Unite, where what we, right? So we started off as Scopers Unite, where we help people, especially who are first time on Periscope, or every Saturday we'd create what we call a train. And so everyone would go in for just 5 minutes at a time, and anyone who signed up in the train would be on the train to encourage each other. And so for 5 minutes, you'd be streaming to a friendly audience, and especially people who haven't heard of you, so you could get that practice of just people saying, hey, well, this is what I do. Cool. Yay. And just hit the start broadcast, basically.
Okay. They want to hear about this. They want to get involved.
Yeah,
How do they get involved?
Look up streamersunite.org, and we're on Facebook. We have a private community group on Facebook. It's completely free, no pitches, no nothing. It's literally just helping people get together.
It's literally a support network, and that's exactly what a lot of business owners need. And I think that would really make the difference for a lot of people, to be able to have a safe community. You said the key word there, safe community, where you can't get any of the negative feedback. I think that's the biggest fear for people. It's like, well, what if I put my ugly mug on camera and people don't like me? You know what? A lot of people don't like me either. So go past it, right?
Yes, exactly. And it goes both ways. When I first started streaming, I'm a fairly confident person. I love being in the public eye. But when I hit start broadcast too, I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what if no one shows up? And then a few people showed up. It was cool. And then all of a sudden, after a few scopes, I had like 100 people. And then I started freaking out. I was like, oh no, a lot of people are showing up. I got to make sure I deliver. So you know what? The fear will be there whether you do it or whether you don't. It's what are you missing out on? If you don't do it, for sure you're missing out on potential sales. If you do it, you 15 minutes of your time lost. Okay, no big deal, but you've worked on your courage. So do it.
I found when I first started, Periscope was probably the first one that I started playing with. Not really true, because I was live streaming back in 2004, way back when you had, the video was the size of a postage stamp back then. It was stuttered and everything else. But I've been live streaming for a while and just as passionate as you about it. And when I first did the Periscope, one of the things that I recognized immediately was, yes, it does change the relationship you have with your audience, number one. Number two, what it did for me, confidence-wise, it went through the roof. Right? You don't really talk about that. You talk, we can reach this large audience, but the truth is, how it impacts us, I think, is just as important as that.
I completely agree. Confidence-wise, through the roof. Because what happens is, I think Les Brown talks about it, that, there's greatness within you. I think there's a genius within each person. Who was it? Oh gosh, someone had mentioned that there's a genius within anyone, but it's just up to me to figure out what that person's genius is. And when you're live streaming, and especially when you see people start reacting, even if it's just one person who gets it, all of a sudden you're just like, what? I got this. Yeah, and then you stand up taller, and you're just like, yes.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for doing this interview. This was a lot of fun today, and thank you guys for watching as well. Where can people find out more about you? You've got the streaming.org.
No, streamersunite.org.
Streamersunite.org is one place. Where else?
Silvicarosca.com.
I think you're going to need to spell that.
It's SILV as in Victor, ICA, Rosca, ROSCA.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, this was fun. We'll do it again.
Yeah, I like this.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.